Good morning. I trust you found the place without any problems?
Nothing I couldn't handle, though the hidden door did throw me for a loop.
Excellent. Mr. Ceras, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes, sir.
You have an impressive track record with the Department of Homeland Security. 3 years. Your personnel file is practically spotless. Not an easy thing to accomplish.
Thank you, sir.
Your file here says that before you started working for Homeland Security, you served 4 years with the Marines.
Yes, sir. My father always wanted me to serve.
And you have. And now your country needs you to serve in a new way, which is why you're sitting here today.
I'm honored to have been selected, sir. But I must confess, I'm unclear as to what I'm interviewing for exactly.
You have no clue what it is that you're getting yourself into. Hey, you still made your way here today. Can't imagine it's due to only sheer curiosity.
Well, sir, all I know is that this agency does a lot of good for this country, and I'm one of the only people that are qualified to help with that. After hearing that, I didn't see there was any other choice for me but to be right here today.
Good answer. Now I have some questions for you that will gauge your ability to work here. Are you ready?
Of course, sir.
Excellent. On the night of March 12th, 1997, when you were 11 years old, you told your parents you saw a strange, elongated, pale figure at the edge of the woods near your home. Can you describe that event for me?
I'm sorry?
It's a simple question.
I don't understand. What kind of question is that?
The kind that allows us to know if you're the right fit for the kind of work we'd put you through here at this agency. You described as seeing it dancing under the moonlight. You claimed it made eye contact with you despite seeing no visible eyes on the figure. How are you so sure it saw you?
How do you know about that?
Mr. Ceras, you will find that there is not much about you that we do not know. Now please tell me what happened in the woods on March 12th, 1997. In detail, if you can.
There's nothing to say. I was a kid with an overactive imagination.
Is that what your therapist told you to think?
Those records were sealed.
Records can always be unsealed. You saw something that day. Something you didn't have the words to describe, and no one believed you. Not until now.
Sir, what is the purview of this organization?
The Bureau of Esoteric, Paranormal, and Occult. We are an agency that deals with precisely the kind of phenomena that you experienced your entire life. We've brought you here today because of your experiences with this phenomena. Now, if you won't talk about 1997, what about a more recent example? What about a mission you carried out last year, involving human smuggling and trafficking?
It was a fairly standard mission. From the 8 shipping containers that were apprehended, our team found 37 women and 14 children that day.
And what was in the 9th container?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, and you know it. Don't you want to finally know what it is you saw?
I didn't see anything.
It's what they taught you to say. Trust yourself. What did you see?
Nothing. I'm not crazy. I've never had another hallucination since then.
Hallucination? Maybe you really want to believe that, but we both know it's not the truth. Because you've never stopped seeing them, have you? Well, you've gotten better at hiding it, keeping your mouth shut, averting your gaze, but you still see them. Out of the corner of your eyes on the road at night, in the mirror behind you, hovering over your bed just before you fall asleep. You could make an invaluable agent, Mr. Ceras, but first, you must start believing in what you see. What was in the 9th container?
I don't know what it was. The 2 agents, they were with some other agency. They said it was another victim, but that thing wasn't human.
Describe it.
The first thing that I remember was the smell. It smelled like a wet, decomposing dog. I almost puked. Inside was this gray and greenish figure covered in moss. Its face was bloated like a corpse that had been drowned for weeks. But the eyes, they were hollowed out. I could see literal leeches in them. And where its hands should be, its twisted claws carved into the floor of the container. the sounds coming from that monster, it was so angry.
What you saw that day was known as a Vodnjek, Slavic spirit of a drowned man. Specifically, a corrupt man.
No, that's impossible.
Stop lying to yourself. You know the truth.
And what truth is that? That monsters and ghosts exist?
That's just the tip of the iceberg, yes.
I can't. That's crazy. I know what it really was. I had been off my meds for a while. It caused me to see things. It wasn't real.
Sadly, I think you actually believe that. Thank you for coming, Mr. Ceras. I wish things could have been different. Before you go, I have something I need you to see.
What the hell is...
That is a strong hypnotic agent. And Mr. Ceras, here's what I need you to do. You'll wake up in your bed and you'll forget that you had ever had this interview. You've never heard of the EPO. You'll continue to live your life as you have before. Mr. Ceras' interview has ended. Please escort him out.